InventRight.com show. Mr. Stephen Key is here. My name is Mr. Andrew Krause. That's weird, Mr. Andrew Krause. We are the co-founders of InventRight. We co-founded the business 19 years ago, going on 20. And Stephen has a topic that I have no idea what it is.
You know,
And it's Quiz
you know,
Andrew.
Andrew,
Try to stump Andrew
we're
here.
wearing the same clothes on all these videos. What's up with that?
Because we recorded a couple in a row. I don't know. Huh?
Okay, all right,
Who's
all
that
right.
guy on that? Oh, anyway, I don't know that movie.
Because people ask me all the time, like, geez, no, we do them all. We do them like in a row. People, we
Guys,
script.
you're just happy that Steven and myself are on video and not in person because we stink all the high hell. We just wear the same clothes every day.
Same clothes all day long. Okay,
Okay.
I want to talk about because we always, working with the students, I get to hear their problems all the time, and I know you do too, and our coaches do too. So all this information really comes pretty easy.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about submitting your idea. Okay, you've done everything right. Okay, you've studied the marketplace, you found the right company, you think it's really a good fit, you observed a problem, you did a pretty good prototype, maybe a sell sheet, maybe the video, you've done everything right. You submit it to a company, and they get back to you really quick.
Well, they don't always get back to you really quick, but this one did.
No,
Okay.
this one did.
Okay, got it.
And
all
they
right.
get back real quick, and they liked it, and they said, hey, do you have a prototype?
Ah, yeah.
That happens.
Not just that.
Okay. So that's a good sign, right?
Okay. Yeah, it shows some level of interest. It didn't take. You have to keep in mind though, it didn't take them very long. They typed, "Do you have a prototype? Can you send it to me?"
No.
That's not your
They
point.
said we're interested in it. Our audience is a really good fit. Can we see do you have a working prototype? Because he had a working prototype in the video. He loves these videos.
Okay.
So he sent the video to them, and I guess
this is a real case study. This is somebody you were helping.
Yeah, just 10 minutes ago.
Okay, thanks for letting us know that. Okay, all right, there we
Just
go.
10 minutes ago.
Okay.
And so what happens, he's talking to me about it, and he kind of let it go, right? Because they got back to him.
Let it go? What?
Well, they got back. He sent the prototype. He got back to him, and it's the communication just kind of stopped a little bit. And then he went off and did something else.
Okay.
So
right. Was you one of our students?
Yeah.
Oh crap.
So
okay,
I said,
that's not good. That's not normal. He got on the phone and talked to them though, because we always say get on the phone. He did.
No, he did everything right.
Okay, but later it kind of fizzled or something.
Well, I said, what are you doing now? He goes, well, I go, all right, did you get any feedback?
Right.
Well, no. And I said, he told me what the idea was, and the idea is really solid.
What did he figure? They have the prototype. That's all they need.
Something went wrong.
Is that what he thought?
So something kind of went wrong, but he doesn't know what went wrong.
Okay, that's why he went.
So I said, look. So I said, well, two things are great. Number one, you probably came up with an idea that they're intrigued by.
Right, of course.
They got back to you so quick, and they also wanted a prototype, and they're very, very positive. And he told me what the product was, and it's really kind of smart, Andrew. So I'm not surprised they got back to him so fast.
Okay.
But I said, what are you doing now? I says, well, I kind of went off and I'm doing something else. I said, whoa. Because you know this too, right?
Why do you think? I mean, it's hard. You don't know what's going through people's heads sometimes.
I know, but I know that this creative community
he wanted to go back to what he's comfortable with, which is creation, ideation.
They're so ADD, they just start jumping around and doing a bunch of stuff. I said, no, you got to follow through.
Yeah, and guys, Steve and I put ourselves in that category too. We have to fight it as well. So we're not judging you guys, but there's a little bit of truth to it. You all know it's true.
No, we're all a little bit, but that's what makes it magical. That's what makes us different and creative.
Right.
But we all kind of, we're all a little kind of running all around. So I said, look, you got to go back to this guy. What do you think was wrong? He goes, I'm not quite sure. Well, that's a problem. But he goes, I think it might have been my prototype.
Yeah.
So I said, well, what about your prototype? He says, well, it might have been. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. I just figured they would figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
I thought, okay.
Yeah, that way he figured wrong.
he figured wrong.
Never figure on that.
All right. So because his video was so good, they might have got the prototype and maybe it didn't work at all.
Mm-hmm. I came up with I gave this tip to our coaches just the other day, Stephen, where you can get a half sheet of paper, laminate it, and you have instructions on how to use it, and it's literally zip tied to the product so that they can't use it without reading the instructions. That's a good idea, right?
So
I think
can
it
you
is.
imagine them getting it and maybe it didn't work the first time and they didn't
Right.
call back?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And they don't have the creativity to go, well, how do we fix this? But the inventor does.
It broke my heart because I told them, I go, look, they, number one, if they're interested, another company will be too. Did you
Right.
send it to another company?
Right.
No.
Yeah.
All right, big problem. All right, so
Yogi.
so I'm realizing, whoa, he got distracted. I told him, go back, build a better prototype,
Right.
right? No problem. And make sure that you reach back out to the company again. Hi, just I want to check back. I haven't heard from you, but I've got a better prototype that works even better now. I'd like to send it to you. But what I was trying to explain to him, a deal is never over.
No, no. And he could call them too and just say, "Hey, I'm just following up with you. Did something not about the prototype not work? I'd be happy to work on something more refined." You could just call them and do that too. Either way,
Or send it to another company, but go back. Don't walk away, you guys. What I'm telling you, go back because I see so many deals happen, and sometimes the creativity happens after you submit it.
yes. Not sometimes, a lot of times. Yeah.
The majority of times.
Yeah.
Okay, so
A lot of people
so
don't. That's a whole other show we could do on that.
so maybe he needs to refine it, maybe make some changes, get some feedback, maybe send it to a couple other companies.
Yeah.
But he's got something. He walked away too fast, and it broke my heart. He walked away too fast because you and I have seen that sometimes the timing's just not right. Right? Maybe they're getting ready for a trade show. Maybe they're a little bit rushed. Maybe it didn't work. He doesn't know. So you got to go back, figure that out, build that relationship, and stay with an industry long enough to where these guys will talk to you. Because if you don't invest enough time with them, they're not going to invest enough time with you too sometimes.
Yeah, yeah. You got to be
Follow up.
very. It's that follow up and that persistence that will make you successful. It's not your. I say this to shock people, Stephen. It's not your ideas. Now, can you have a really stupid idea? No. But a slight improvement? Yeah. Does it need to be mind blowing? No. But I would put my money on an InventRight student that put the effort in, the persistence, like you're talking about, and had a little improvement because they would license the product before an inventor that had this is a great idea, but they're not being persistent. And this is a great example of being not a little bit, a lot more persistent and not getting distracted from being persistent and pursuing companies.
You have to follow it through to the end. And you have to be that no collector, send to a lot of companies, get the no's, right?
No collector.
Get the feedback. I'm a no collector. I hate saying that, but yes, I'm a no collector. Yeah, because if you collect enough no's, there's a good chance there's a yes in there.
Yeah.
So collect as many as you can. There's a yes, but you have to stay with it long enough. And I think that's the message here. If you're getting some feedback, because we see, how many ideas have we seen, Andrew, where someone submits it, nothing happens, and then 6 months later they get it, they dust it off and send it to the same company.
Yeah, all the time.
And they get a deal.
Yeah, but most inventors would never go, oh, those companies said no to me. I would never resend to them. And, even we didn't do that until about 6 years ago. Been doing this 19 years. We're always refining and improving, but we pretty much got it down to a science at this point.
Well, Andrew, we do because we have a student that licenses an idea every single week now.
Yeah.
Because we found a way with all the feedback and do it long enough what works. There's a process that if you follow it, it absolutely works. You're going to get a yes or get a no, and you come back, build relationships, resubmit, but stay in the game and be successful. Yeah. Most people are making a few mistakes along the way, and they
more than a few, but they're not complicated mistakes. They're easy things to fix. Anybody can fix it.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. You gonna wrap it up?
Yeah. I'll remind everybody to take care, keep inventing, and we'll catch up the next time. See you later. Bye. Don't do that. Okay. All right. See you guys.
Bye.